We back up in this thing, man. What in the hell was up with the Premier League refs this week, man? I'm talking about every single game damn near had a controversial call, controversial decision, controversial offsides call, controversial overturn of a goal, and you already know Twitter was on fire. You know what I'm saying? Everybody frying the Premier League ass for the clear corruption that's happening in front of our eyes. Hey, these match weeks happening quick as hell, ain't it? I'm talking about this is the third match week video in a row, damn near in 7 days. But we all know everybody had to move the schedule ahead because of the upcoming World Cup in December or November, which I cannot wait for. First game we gonna start off with is the Merseyside Derby, Liverpool versus Everton. It may have been 0-0, but that was an entertaining ass 0-0 game. The player of the game was the goddamn post. I'm talking about every time somebody shot, the ball ended up hitting the post. As a Liverpool fan, I am disappointed with the result. That boy Darwin came back. I've been talking all this talk about how when Darwin come back, things are gonna change. Still a 0-0 result. Jordan Pickford with 8 goddamn saves. That shows what type of game it was. But Derby game, it ended 0-0. Brentford and Leeds, boy. Brentford whooped they ass, and as y'all know, I also have taken the liking to Leeds because them American boys over there, but damn, they been looking good for them boys lately, man. Especially because that boy Rodrigo dislocated his shoulder last game. But at the same time, I am kind of happy because Mr. Ivan Toney, I have him on my fantasy Premier League team, dropped a goddamn hat trick. He scored him a penalty 30 minutes in to get them boys up 1-0. 13 minutes later, set piece, free kick. That boy Toney right there outside that box, measuring it up. Boom! I'm talking about goal. That boy Ivan Toney with a beautiful ass free kick to go up 2-0. That boy is tough. But that boy sitting there and say Lee's not finna go out like that. I'm talking about he hit a majestic ass goal. Somebody crossed it over to him and then he bopped it over to the defender's head. Got it and outside the box, bottom cornered that hole. And the score was 2-1 at halftime. Then in the 58th minute, hat-trick Toney. Hat-trick Toney, great for my Premier League team. That boy dropped 17 points. I should have made him a captain, bro. I had Mo as my captain. I still don't even know why I had Mo Salah on my team. I was supposed to be getting rid of his ass for Erling. I might do that for the next week. But yeah, that boy Toney got him a hat-trick. That man is a dog, bro. The score was 3-1, and then in the 79th minute, that man Mark Roca hit him a tap-in to decrease that lead from 2-1 again. It was 3-2. But them Brentford boys say, we not finna let y'all come back. That boy Mbeumo in the 80th minute had a one-on-one with the goalkeeper and he squeezed it in at that bottom left pocket to make the score 4-2. And them Brentford boys was not done scoring. 91st minute, that boy Weissa straight took the ball from number 14 on Leeds. He said, man, move, give me that ball. And then he just scored that hoe, made it 5-2. Brentford versus Leeds. Brentford with the dub. Next game we had them Chelsea boys versus West Ham. It was scoreless at the half, and then in the 62nd minute, West Ham finally put a point on the board off of a sloppy ass convoluted tap in. It was like one of those fumbles, like the goalkeeper tap it and then everybody fumbling for the ball and then somebody finally come and hit it. It was one of those goals. West Ham was up 1-0 in the middle of the second half. And then that man Ben Chilwell for Chelsea in the 76th minute. He like wrapped his leg damn near around the goalkeeper that was on the baseline, and he like wrapped his leg around the goalkeeper to make the ball curve around him like on his inside, and then ended up going inside. And you already know that teed the Chelsea crowd up. And that was a nice ass goal. I ain't gonna lie, it equalized the game 1-1. And then that man Kai Havertz finally shows up to the party and scores his first goal of the season. And after Kai Havertz scored that goal, that man was talking shit. I'm talking about he was looking at the crowd. He on Twitter. He posted that picture when he was touching the crowd. Like, Kai, bro, you're still not like that. You scored that goal. Congratulations. It was a go-ahead goal 2-1, but you're still not that guy. And then the controversy struck. West Ham got a goal called back, an equalizing goal called back after a dude hopped over Mendy, and then as he was hopping over Mendy, his foot like grazed Mendy's arm. You already know Mendy pulled off a master flop, you know, master exaggeration, sold the hell out of the kick. He on the ground all covered up like he just got stomped out. So West Ham is celebrating and whatnot, then the ref goes to the VAR system, and he comes back, and the man says, no goal. Rigged. The whole earth was shocked as hell at that weak ass call. Even the Chelsea commentator was like, it's a foul. Yes. Even that man was shocked at that weak ass call. And in result to that, Chelsea gets a very controversial victory over West Ham 2-1. Next, we got Crystal Palace and Newcastle. Another game where a controversial goal was disallowed. Mitchell from Crystal Palace pushed that Whitlock dude into the goalkeeper, and then the ball ended up bouncing off of Mitchell and going in, right? Newcastle celebrating one night. The ref then goes to VAR because Whitlock and the goalkeeper had clash, and you know the goalkeeper's on the ground acting all hurt and whatnot. On the replay, it's clear that Mitchell pushed the hell out of Whitlock into the goalkeeper. I'm talking about they running towards the ball. He pushed that man, shoved the man, gave him a shoulder, gave him an arm extension, all of that. Push him into the goalkeeper, they clash, both of them fall, and then the ball bounced off of Mitchell. Ref come back. Beep! No goal! Rigged! What the hell is up with the Premier League this week, man? We all know football is scripted, but at least make it a little less noticeable. That game ended 0-0 when it really should have been 1-0 Newcastle's way. Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth, them cherry boys, the battle of the relegation clubs. Nottingham Forest hopped out the game up 2-0. Kouyaté scored a header in the 33rd minute for the Nottingham Forest first goal, and it was also his first goal for the club, Nottingham Forest. And then them cherry boys got a handball, and then Nottingham Forest hit a penalty right before the half, making it 2-0 going into halftime. Philip Billing in the 51st minute with a goddamn rocket to make the score 2-1. I'm talking about that was a boot. If you gonna make a comeback, that's the way you started off. 10 minutes later, after everybody energized off that goddamn rocket of a shot, Solanke ended up hitting a mini bicycle kick off a long ass cross to the middle of the box. It was one of those weak ass bicycle kicks. It was like an overhead kick. I don't know what to call it. I guess it is an overhead kick. It was 2-2 with like 30 minutes left in the game. And then somebody on Nottingham Forest had a piss poor ass clearance. Bournemouth got the ball. They passed it to Anthony. Good. They complete the comeback. They win 3-2 over Nottingham Forest. We got the Cock Boys versus Fulham. That Pierre dude started scoring off for them Cock Boys in the 40th minute with it inside the box, bottom left corner. Then that man Harry Kane, he cannot stop scoring. In the 73rd minute, he ended up getting him a goal. It was a tap in off a deflection to make the score 2-0. And speaking of dudes who can't stop scoring, that man Mitrovic got him a goal today, man. 83rd minute, a beautiful ass inside the box RB curve shot top right corner. That boy Mitrovic is a goddamn dog. The score was like 2-1, and then Richarlison goofy ass for the Cock Boys scored it. He took off his shirt, doing all this celebrating and whatnot, thinking he put the game out of reach. Beep! Offsides, the flag up. Man, put your damn shirt back on. Goofy ass. Only the Cock Boys, man. Only them Tottenham boys. But yeah, Tottenham ended up winning that game 2-1. Wolves and them Saints boys, Southampton. That man Daniel Pottins got him a goal right before the half, and he slammed his foot on top of the ball to make that hole pop up for like specialized chip shot. It wasn't no chip. It was like a bounce pad, a bounce shot. Like he smacked that hole and it bounced up and went by the goalkeeper. It was a nice goal, I ain't gonna lie, it was nice. And that was the only goal of the game. Them Saints boys usually be coming back against folks, but they ain't had no comeback this time. Oh, in the Saints come marching in. Man City versus Aston Villa. Steven, you couldn't have drew against these boys back in May? For Liverpool to win the title? You couldn't keep that lead or keep that draw? You couldn't have got this draw result back then? The game ended 1-1. Erling Haaland scores a goddamn game, gets his 10th goal of the season. Kevin De Bruyne with a beautiful ass pass across the box, and that boy Erling, he hopped up there like Mario hopped. He boing, hit that hoe in. 1-0, Man City is up right now. Erling, like I said, with his 10th goal of the season, boy. He's a dog. And in the 74th minute, Leon Bailey with the equalizer off of a cross to the inside of the box. He ended up hitting it in. Then we had another fraudulent call this game. Felipe Coutinho had hit him a beautiful ass outside the box goal, but as he was shooting, the ref had blew the whistle for offsides or whatever the hell, and they showed the replay, and bro didn't look offsides to me. I don't know what the hell they called, but it was fraudulent as hell. You know, they had to save Man City. They had to save them. They didn't want Man City to drop 3 points against goddamn Aston Villa. So the ref blew his whistle. Beep. The game ends up tied 1-1. Man City drops 2 points, and I'm kind of glad. Brighton and Leicester, bro. Another 5-2 game. 1 minute in, Leicester ended up scoring. 1 minute in. But the thing is, after that 1 minute goal, Brighton ended up striking back 9 minutes later. They crossed it, and then bro headed it like right by the goal, and then it bounced off Luke Thomas, and it ended up going in. Tie ball game just like that within 10 minutes. 5 minutes later, that man Casito was on the right side of the goal, and then he knocked him a bottom left corner shot to give Brighton the lead 2-1. Then that man Daka with a damn near outside the box pass the goalkeeper to equalize the game at the 33rd minute, 2-2 in 30 minutes. Then Brighton's goal got disallowed off of another poor VAR decision that had Twitter in a goddamn frenzy. What in the hell was up with them refs this week? But it didn't really make a difference because Leandro Trossard ended up scoring a go-ahead goal for Brighton in the 60th minute. Not the 60th minute, the 64th minute to make the score 3-2. And then from this point on, that man Alexis Allister took the hell over. In the 71st minute, Brighton had got them a penalty. That boy Alexis McAllister ended up shooting it. He scored it. Brighton is up 4-2. But that boy say he's about to get him a brace. Plus 7 minutes, that boy McAllister had him a free kick and he... good. 5-2. McAllister brace in extra time. Mwah. Beautiful ass free kick. Brighton, whoop that ass. Leicester isn't looking like a good football team this season, fellas. Manchester United versus them Gunner boys. Arsenal loses they win streak. Manchester United is on a goddamn roll. Martinelli from Arsenal opened the scoring in the 13th minute, but it got called back. Of course it got called back. But I ain't gonna lie, Odegaard blatantly pushed Bro on the ground. Odegaard pushed Bro on the ground before Martinelli shot his goal. So yeah, I agree with that goal callback. And then in the 30th minute, Manchester United, $100 million signing Mr. Anthony, ended up scoring a go-ahead goal to take the lead against Arsenal. And best believe that boy was goddamn teed. I'm talking about he had his shirt. He was kissing the hell out that goddamn Man United bass boy. That's somebody who is happy to be playing in Old Trafford. 59th minute, that boy Booyah got him a goddamn equalizer. And y'all already know, every time I watch Soccer Live, he doesn't produce, he doesn't do anything. I think Gabriel Jesus was about to shoot it, but he didn't get a chance to shoot it, and it got deflected off a Man United player. And then that boy Booyah just ran up and, you know what I'm saying? Got him a goal, equalizer. And then Marcus Rashford said, I'm finna change all of that. 66th minute and the 65th minute, that boy Marcus Rashford scored 2 back-to-back goals for a brace against them Arsenal Gunner boys to lead Man United to a 3-1 win to end Arsenal's win streak, man. Let me know down in the comments below what was the most entertaining game of the week. And let me know how did your team do this week, man. Champions League games start tomorrow and whatnot. It's gonna be a good week, man. I'm out.